7:34 now. Many people will be off enjoying the day for work today, off of work anyway, to honor the Memorial Day holiday. One question, though, might be, what is there to do?
So we've taken care of that. At least we have one suggestion. News 13's David Romero is live at the Balloon Fiesta Park talking about the Albuquerque Wine Festival. Good morning again, David.
Good morning, Crystal and Adam, and good morning, everybody at home joining us, hopefully on a very restful Memorial Day. We're glad to have you with us, and we are glad to be joined by Mr. Sam Aragon from Las Nueve Niñas Winery from Mora, New Mexico. Good morning, Sam.
Good morning.
And you're also with the New Mexico Wine Growers.
Yes.
Association.
Okay. And also New Mexico Wine Country.
The two have finally come together. There were two organizations that once upon a time long ago split, now have come back together again,
yes,
right?
We're working on that together right now.
And so you guys are putting on the Albuquerque Wine Fest.
Yes.
How many years has this been in place?
Oh gosh, this has been in place, I think 15, 20 years.
Wow. And you know what? It's a very long-standing tradition on the Memorial Day weekend, and it's over here at beautiful Balloon Fiesta Park. And one thing we want to kind of give you guys a preview of is that for the past number of years, everybody's gone to the Labor Day Wine Fest in Bernalillo, and of course last year was the last year for it. There's news for this year. What's going to be happening?
This year, we're going to be doing something different. It was there for 27 years, and what we want to do is continue to honor that. And what we have done is we've decided to make a few changes, some exciting ones. One is it's going to be heel-friendly, so it's going to be indoors, so you don't have to burn outside, and it's going to be nice so you can enjoy a lot of the deeper reds. And it's going to be at Isleta Casino and Resort, and it's going to be in their ballroom back there.
And some jazz to go with
jazz,
it. Right?
Oh yes, and we are working with the New Mexico Jazz Workshop to set up music for it, and we've got some pretty exciting things coming up on that. We're going to have 3 different days of 3 different types of music, and we're going to have food pairings that go with that, so that every day is going to be different. But it's going to be the same wines, different music, different food. It's going to taste different, so every day will be a different experience.
And if you want to get your wine fix, you don't have to wait until Labor Day. It's happening today. Today is the final day of the Albuquerque Wine Fest. Take a look at some video on your screen right there of how it looked on Saturday, the first day of the Wine Fest for the Memorial Day weekend. How many wineries are participating in this year's Wine Fest?
20.
And all local growers?
All
right?
local growers, yes.
So your winery out of Mora, New Mexico.
Yes.
Talk to me about that.
Well, our winery, we started it 4 years ago. We always tell everyone we're the first legal winery out of Mora County. We're not the first one, because Grandpa used to make wine, and this is where the Capulin comes from.
Is that Grandpa on the bottle?
That's Grandpa on the bottle.
All right.
Yeah, he used to make wine back then, and he passed it on to my dad. My dad then passed it on to us, and about 4 years ago, we decided as a family to come together and create something that we can go ahead and continue building on that tradition. And that's part of the idea of our philosophy in winemaking, is build on the traditions of the past, but have some new different things that are really very different as far as what people have seen. Mm-hmm. Like we have an apple Riesling, and our apple Riesling is wonderful. It's a nice light, but it has an apple bite to it at the end. So it's we're playing with, we're working with tradition, but we're looking at innovating, changing things. We changed Grandpa's wine. His original wine was at 22%. This one's at 16. So we backed off the alcohol so you can actually taste the fruit.
And you know, some of the best fruits are grown in northern New Mexico, whether you're in Mora or Velarde, any part of that beautiful country up there, that's where you're going to get the best.
And this is truly a New Mexico product, because everything that was grown here was grown up in like Penasco and Taos and Chama and Chacon, all up in northern New Mexico. And it's truly a community product, because people picked it out there and brought them to us so we can make the wine for it.
Awesome. So anybody coming out to the Albuquerque Wine Fest, today is your last day to do so, and as always we remind you to please do so responsibly and have a designated driver when you come out to an event such as this. But and another thing we also like to hype on KRQE this morning is that you support local, and this is all local over here, and getting to enjoy the beautiful wineries of New Mexico. We're going to send it back to you guys right now.
Does look like a good time. Thanks, David. And admission for the Wine Fest is $20, whether you're wine tasting or not. Members of the military get a $3 discount off that price with a valid military ID.
If you have any other questions about the Albuquerque Wine Festival, we have a link to their website set up through ours at krqe.com.